Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, First Gen Finance. Now today we're going to talk about Betterment, and Betterment's basically an investing platform that also lets you have a bank account, lets you open a debit card or a credit card, and lets you invest in your retirement account or just have a general investing account. Now I opened up with Betterment because I really had no idea what I was doing earlier on. And Betterment is basically a robot that controls your investments, but you don't have to let the robot take all of the control. So basically, I invested some amount of money in these accounts because they were just sitting in my savings and they weren't really growing in value. And if inflation goes the way it's going now, then I really need my money to grow in value. Otherwise, it's losing value as time goes on in my savings account and my checkings account. So I will give you a quick run through of how to open up an account. And I wanted to just say that I am currently using this account for general investing because I made that mistake, but you can learn from me. I made that mistake because I didn't know if I wanted to put it in my Roth IRA, and I will talk about Roth IRAs later too. But I wanted to make sure that I could transfer money from account to account just in case I didn't do well with Betterment, which is not the case. I've been doing very well. I've earned a lot, and I've earned a lot of money on the side as well that I've been putting into Betterment. So let me give you a quick run through, and then after we can talk about why I'm using Betterment. So what you're going to do is you're going to go online and you're going to look up Betterment, and it's the first website that's there. So you go on and you click on Get Started to start making your account. Now I'm using the email address of First Gen Finance. So once we do that, we click on Let's Do This, and then you create a password, and then I'm going to skip to the next part so that you don't see my password. And then once you do create the password, you put in your first and last name. Now these have to be your actual first and last name that are on any of your IDs. So then after that, you put in your phone number, and then once you do that, you click Create Account, and you check on that box saying that you agree with everything because this is dealing with money, so you want to make sure that you're doing that. So this is the dashboard, and here you're going to see different things. So there's a button there where you can deposit money from your account, and then you're going to set up your bank and everything. So first, it actually asks you to set up your financial profile, and you're going to do that, put in your address. I'm not going to do that on the screen. And then this is my page. So on the left, you're going to see different accounts. So there's the Roth IRA, the retirement, and the general investing account, which is taxed at a normal rate, but we can talk about that later. So then there's different settings that you can do to transfer money. You can transfer it within the Betterment account, transfer it or roll over it from a different account, and withdraw. So then there's a kind of goal setting that you can look at. So it's manage your daily spending, save cash and earn interest, invest in diversified portfolio, and then plan for retirement. So I would do the plan for retirement one, so you can put it in your Roth IRA. And we're going to ignore this screen here. So now we're going to go back and we're going to look at what the specific process of putting money in. So here we're going to click on the retirement account, and then we're going to scroll down to see the type of deposit that you want to make. So you want to make a contribution, and I'm sorry, blurred out, but now it's not. Okay, so now you want to make a contribution, and then it's going to be 2021 because it is 2021. You can only invest $6,000 a year if you make under 150,000. So for this time, we're just going to do it once, and you can invest any amount you want, but for this example, I'm going to do 100 a month, and this is your deposit, and you're done. So that is how you go through it. Now, I'm using Betterment because I really liked how they have low fees. This is not an ad or sponsorship of any kind. This is just my general, honest opinion. I thought they had pretty good fees, and back then I didn't know what I was doing, like I said, so I wanted to make sure that I was spending as little money as possible. And there's also a special that they have going on. I think it's ongoing, that if you refer a friend and they deposit money, then you get $5,000 managed for free. So right now, I'm basically getting all my money managed for free by this account, which is great. And I invested into ETFs, with 90% stocks and 10% bonds. So basically that means most of my money is going into companies like Amazon, Facebook, and all of that, but it's a very small amount of a stock because I can't afford such a large stock, and I need to have a diversified portfolio, which is a recommendation that I have, is to have a diversified portfolio. And 10% is in bonds, which are usually government mandated. That way, you know they're a safe investment, but they don't have a high return like stocks do. So stocks are high risk, high return. Bonds are low risk, low return. And basically, because I am so young, I'm in my 20s, Betterment suggested that I put my money into 90% stocks and 10% bonds, and I've been doing that, and it's been doing great ever since. Quick rundown of Betterment. I also use Fidelity, which I will go into in another video, for some other investments that I have. And like I said, you don't have to invest a huge amount. You can start with $100 a month or $50 a month, honestly, but the earlier you start, the better, because compound interest is going to be your best friend. I will also talk about compound interest later on. But thank you so much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to show you more.